Hi, it's Olga. So today I will be doing another quick 5-minute SEO audit. So this is the website I am auditing, and let me quickly show you what I would do and what I'm going to do. The audit is supposed to take 5 minutes. Probably it will take more. We'll see how it goes. So I will quickly do a manual review of the site, and at the same time I will also set up Screaming Frog just to have like the basic crawl. Maybe this basic quick crawl will help me like find something. So let me quickly configure the crawl. Let me check if everything is okay. So XML sitemaps, I want to check if there are XML sitemaps. If there are a rendering, I want to also render JavaScript just to make sure. Like I said, this is going to be a basic crawl. So let the site get crawled, and in the meantime, I will be doing the manual review. So let's minimize the frog and let's see. So this is the site. This is the site of a non-profit organization. So the first view, like of the homepage. Let me quickly see what's there. If there is something I immediately see that kind of is getting my attention. Learn more links. As you probably noticed, these are the things I always pay attention to. But at the same time, I can see that we also have like the text link. But okay, I now see that these are two different links. So we still have this low quality learn more link. So in that case, this is like the first thing I would change. I would get rid of any learn more links that do not carry any SEO value in the form of a rich anchor text. The same story here. We have learn more, read. This is like more acceptable in that case because yes, this is online courses, resources, but still I would probably like to have normal links. I also see that internal links, have parameters in them, which I don't think is a good idea in the case of internal links. Not sure if you can see it there. Let me inspect that element. As you can see, this is the link. Here you can see it. You can probably see it here. Yes, so this is the internal link. And yes, this is not an optimal way of doing things. Those should be like normal links without those parameters. Those parameters can be okay for some PPC campaigns, stuff like that. But I wouldn't recommend having them as internal links. Definitely not. So let me close that. So internal links. Let me quickly check the headings. Title. So this is the detailed SEO extension. So I can see that title, description, headings. Headings look kind of okay, but here maybe not. I scrolled down and I changed my mind. So as you can see here, we have as H1 the entire sentence, which is not an optimal way, not to mention that this is an H1, even though it's not like a end of the world. If you have an H1 and a bunch of H1s, more than one, this is not the end of the world, but still I would, if possible, I would make sure to keep that heading structure correct as Google recommends us to do. And here, as you can see, so I wouldn't say this is the best heading structure. Something to work on. Let me check some subpage. Let's see here. Maybe this time I will show you how headings look in in a Chrome Web Developer tool. So you have to go here, information, view document outline. I think this way it's a bit clearer. So here they look better, I would say, than what you have on the home page. Let me quickly check the home page. as I said, yes, on the homepage, this is like very, very complex structure of headings, which I don't think is necessary to be that complex, especially that the homepage does not have a lot of content. Okay, let me check. Let me check another web page. I'm just like checking the most like basic things I can spot like within 5-10 minutes. So I'm not going like in depth here. So here we have the image. Let me again use Chrome Web Developer to check images, view, display old attributes to see if there are old attributes. So I can see that there aren't. So that's something, especially more than SEO for accessibility reasons, that should be corrected. So that's it. Let me go online learning, in-depth courses. So here, okay, so these are links. I thought at first these aren't links because they don't look like links. Yes, these are links. Yeah, so this is, this is not a link. This is a link. Let me inspect that element quickly. Okay, so that's more like design thing, but again, anything that kind of can mislead users in any way, I believe can also be a problem for Google and for SEO, maybe not directly, but indirectly. So here we have like the heading, which is not a link. Sorry, it is a link, but it is okay. So this was supposed to be a link, but it is not a link because we have we have a, but we don't have ref. So this is like a kind of a broken link, we can say, but those don't really look like links to me. Let me check. So the headings. Okay, so as you can see, those links are headings, and they don't look like links to me. So again, as I said, accessibility, usability, I would change them. Maybe they should be like regular headings that are not links. And after that, somewhere in the text or below, we can add a text link that links to that particular center, for example. Let me view that center page. So yes, I think that would be more, that would be easier for users to navigate. Resources. So here we have resources. Let me click on something. So we have those resources. Okay, and these are still links. Okay, so that's I think a huge point of my audit, that these links shouldn't. These links should look like links. Okay. Resources, about, centers, programs. Let me check the visibility of that site. So let me quickly fire up Ahrefs and let's see. So here is this website in Ahrefs. I'm checking its visibility for keywords, what the situation looks like here. I'm very, very curious to see, because I think, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that the site does not have a lot of traffic, and it looks like it doesn't have. It has only like 200 organic keywords according to Ahrefs. And I think the way to combat that would be to create like a normal blog section where specific articles around that topic, those topics, would be written and published. The article, of course, optimized for the keywords, for those key phrases relating to the topics of that website. Let me quickly check speed, even though speed is not like a huge ranking factor. I just need to change the language, and let's see speed wise. core vitals are failed. Basically, what you are interested in are core vitals in terms of speed and ranking factors, because core vitals are a ranking factor, while those lab data, what you see here, is not a ranking factor. So as you can see, the site is doing pretty okay when it comes to lab, 83, but when it comes to core vitals, which is like the measurement of how the site performs for real users, it is not that pink or green, I would say. So possibly something to work on. Of course, without digging deep, I cannot really say more. Let me quickly see, go to the mobile friendly test, because this tool lets you to preview, just like Google PageSpeed Insights. It lets you see the screenshot, the rendered screenshot of the site as Google sees it. So in some cases, especially when there is JavaScript, a lot of JavaScript, I don't think that's a problem for this site. You may want to check the screenshot. As you can see now, you can scroll a little bit down with in this rendered screenshot in GSC in mobile friendly test, which is nice. So I don't think JavaScript is a huge problem here. In that site, I would say it's content, it's internal linking, it's on-page SEO, headings, internal links. Let me just quickly view Screaming Frog, and we'll be wrapping up because I've already exceeded the minutes, the 5 minutes, but that's how it usually is. The crawl is still not finished, but I can see something even without the crawl being finished. So here, what I can see that there are two versions of the URL. One is non-indexable, canonicalized, which is okay. What else do I see? Very, very quickly, some redirects. Let me check if there is something that's particularly interesting and is, of course, this is, as I said, not a full audit. Normally I would crawl the site, I would follow my very, very in-depth full checklist of things and interpret one another based on what I have here. Here I'm simply taking a look at what Screaming Frog has crawled and is showing me, in hope that maybe I will find something meaningful. The latest version of Screaming Frog also shows you issues, so it may be a shortcut for me. Of course, those issues showed by tools, you always have to treat them with a pinch of salt. They will tell you many times that something is an issue, while in fact this is not an issue, or it is a very not serious issue. So you always need to interpret the context of the site. So here we have pagination URL, not in anchor text. So let me check that. What is it? Okay, so this is pagination for calendar, and this is from what I see, no index, no follow, so not a problem for me. Response codes, so 404, there are a bunch of 404 pages, those articles to those URLs to the calendar, something to be reviewed, but I don't think this is a huge problem. HTTP URLs, so here these are all redirected, so that's not a problem. Canonicals, non-indexable canonicals, so here we have canonicals to the my account, not a problem. Again, this is my account page, no problem with that. Response code for 504, I would have to recheck, recrawl. It may be a temporary glitch, something to be confirmed. H1 missing, so those pages do not have an H1 tag. Shop pages, I can see those pages. I don't think this is a huge thing again, even though they look high or medium. Meta description, multiple missing alt text, something I have already talked about. and missing old attribute, yeah, URL contains space, and so on and so on. I don't have like now the time to go through through that entire list, but this is if you want to do a quick audit, you may start with reviewing that list, but always, as I said, making sure that you take into account the context of the site and the severity of a given issue, because, for example, a no index tag may be a huge problem. But if it is like on one page out of 5 million pages, and this one page is not like a high value page, then this is not a problem. So that's what I mean, like the severity, the priority, and the context. So I would say that's all for this website. It definitely has potential, but it lacks, I would say, content focus, blog, internal linking, some on-page optimization. So that's in a very huge nutshell. So I think that's all for this video, and see you in the next mini SEO video guide. Bye bye.